And then once that comes up, we want to go ahead and go to backup EEPROM. And let that back up, and then go ahead and back it up into drive F, or I mean E, so that way, you know, we'll need this later, so if we upgrade it or whatever, it'll still be there. Then we just go ahead and install Softmodding. It'll ask you what, yeah, just go ahead and just yes to everything. And that's going to copy over. It's not going to take as long as it did the first 2 times to move these files, just because it's moving it from the hard drive, so it's not going to take that long. And just let it do its thing, go get a sandwich or whatever. Okay, so once it's finished, you want to go ahead and go back to the main menu. And just let it go back. It'll go back to the nice one that Fox made. And then we want to go ahead and just go to turn off Xbox. And let it turn off. And then when you turn it on, go ahead and press the eject button to take out the disk. And let it boot up. Hopefully you'll get a screen that looks like this, and this is Xbox Media Center. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to show you is how to play video files from your Samba share. And setting up your Samba shares isn't that hard. You can actually go onto the Xbox Media Center forums, or I'm going to put some links in the show notes how you can do this. And you know, browsing through your media is a lot easier than most people think it is. I mean, it's a lot easier than watching it on my computer. And it's just as fast, if not better than doing that.
Cool, I can go program sign to eat speak. Fuck you! Okay? The easy shit that I...
So, yeah. And, it's easy to go through and pick and choose whatever episode you want. I mean, it's not very hard to do. It even does other formats, too. However, sometimes the MPEG-4 streaming doesn't work too well. Along with H.264, if H.264 is beyond a certain resolution, sometimes it doesn't like it too well. But other than that, it works pretty well for almost all video.
And we're just gonna bend it across.
And then there's volume control too. If you just use your right thumbstick, up and down will change the volume.
With our iron.
So that's actually really easy to do. You can also just pause it or whatever you're going to do. And there's a bunch of cool stuff you can do. If you have different audio streams, like an MKV file, like anime, you can actually change the audio or your subtitles. If you have embedded or separate subtitles, you can use those too. You can create bookmarks. You can even change a lot of the stuff in here. Like the color, you can change your zoom mode. If you have a 16:9 TV, you can change it right there by pressing Y. Not very hard to do. Pretty easy. So, yeah, and you can zoom and go straight out. If you press X, you can actually go out and leave it in the little corner, and if you press back, then you can go back through the menus. All kinds of stuff like that with Xbox. Yeah, so basically there's a lot of cool stuff you can do with it. Now I'm going to go into my music here, and I'm going to show you a little bit of that. And of course, you know, if you, like now if you go and you take out your USB stick and you format it to a Windows FAT32 or NTS FAT32 partition, and you copy your music onto there, you can plug it straight into your Xbox and listen to it. And the same thing with your movies, too. They run and you can stream straight off your stick. Now then, right now I have this Mega Man 2 MP3, which is pretty cool. You can listen to it. Same thing, the controls are standard almost throughout Xbox Media Center, so You have to relearn it. And then there's Winamp visualizations also. You can go through and you can change those to whatever you want. You can even drop in new ones if you want to do that too. But yeah. You can stream through it. Make them big. Yeah. Basically. Of course, you can always put it back just like the video. You can do all that stuff too. What's also cool about it is you can go online and you can get your album information and album art. And that's pretty easy to do. You just press the white button and just album information. And it'll go online if there's an internet connection available. If not, it's going to come back, oh yeah, there's an error. Which it did because mine's acting up right now. So yeah, it's pretty good to listen to music on also. There's also playlist support, which is pretty cool. And then there's like weather. If you're on the internet, you can actually get set so you can get your weather for your town. And there's a couple programs in there now, but since my internet connection's not working, I can't really show those to you right now. And the same thing, there are a whole bunch of media center scripts like YouTube. There's a launch browser, so you can listen to music videos. And there's a ton. You can actually write these yourself there in Python, so they're not really hard to do. And they're actually pretty good because then they'll stream them, and you can, on some of them, they will allow you to save your content, but most of them will just be streaming only. But, I mean, that's cool too. So maybe someone can write one for BSOD. That'd be awesome. And yeah, and of course you can go through and browse your scripts. If you make your own, you can browse them out that way also. So yeah, that's pretty much it for Xbox Media Center. That's the basic rundown. And I'd like to thank you all for watching. Please visit codenamegamma.com for more info on how to do this and all that. And make sure to check the show notes. I'm Codename Gamma, and this has been How to Soft Mod Your Xbox. Thanks for watching.